Hey everybody, Andy Hostetler here, pastor Discovery Church, and just want to take a moment and talk about our small groups. This is one of the ways we're going to be connecting through this time, and I got Jeremy Crow here over our small groups, and just wanted to talk to him about how we're doing that. So, Jeremy, what are we doing? How are we doing small groups right now?
Okay, well, we all know that there's a lot going on in the world right now, and it's all, a lot of things are happening to all of us, and it's like all of a sudden everything's changing. And so in response to that, we're really, in a way, doing the same thing we've done all along. We're focusing on two things, and that's connecting people together and then connecting people to Jesus. So, but how we do that's going to have to be different. And so what we're doing is we're doing two things. With connecting people together, we're going virtual, just like our services on Sunday. So now we can all connect together by using Skype or Zoom or FaceTime, whatever method works best for your group. We're just going to do that. And several of our groups have already met that way, and they've liked it. And so we think that's a way to move forward. It gives an opportunity for people to see faces. And we need that because we're isolated, right? The other side of it is connecting to Jesus. I mean, there's, since we can't be in the service together, sitting, side to side, we've got to overcome the isolation with, taking care of your soul. So one of the things we do is using the 1 Minute Pause app to kind of help us as we get overwhelmed and things, take a break, listen to God, ask God what He's doing right now in your heart. There's things like, reading Scripture and things like, looking at the stories in the Bible, saying, whoa, wow, what happened then, and how does it relate to today? And so we're walking through those things in our small groups. I know a lot of us are probably like binge watching Netflix and watching all kinds of shows. There's a lot of time for TV now, I think. And one of the things we can do is watch Chosen series, which is it's a free thing, and you can find that out.
And that's an app. If you don't know about that, you can check your store for The Chosen.
So it's just adding good things to your time, and just reaching out to. In your group, it's prayer. One of the things and really the most powerful moment in our small group this last week when we did ours virtually was the prayer time, because we need. Because we need that connection, and we need to people to help us when we're struggling, and prayer works the same whether we're praying together face to face or we're doing it virtually. God still hears, and God's still working.
That's a good point. So what about people that aren't in groups in our church? How can we help them? What are we doing?
Sure. The people that have signed up for groups, I want you to continue to pursue connecting with your people. If you wanted to join a group and you didn't have time, well, you might have time now, right? And we do have open groups. So go onto the app, sign up, and we'll get you connected into a group. If you're not currently in a group and there's not one that's working or don't have time for one, we are going to be rolling out some new ideas, new ways of connecting in a larger sense, and be looking for that in the coming weeks, because we know that God's doing new things. And so we're going to just adapt and follow what He's leading us to do.
I appreciate you coming by. And if y'all have any questions, by all means, reach out to the church. And if you're having trouble getting connected or signed up, let us know. We'll get you in touch with Jeremy, and he can help you in that. But remember, I talked about it yesterday, not walking by fear, but walking by faith and staying connected, because that's important. Love y'all. Hope to see you soon.